Morning, everyone. It's just past 11:30. Actually, no, it is 11:30 on Sunday, August 8th. Just opening my blinds. And I haven't edited last week's vlog yet. I was going to edit it yesterday after I did all of the book prep stuff for Forget Me Not and like getting the order in place and stuff. But that didn't happen. I was so my brain was frazzled after focusing on the book for so long. So I ended up watching the first episode of Loki, which you guys will see. And then I stayed up until 3 o'clock in the morning watching Owl House and old streams of mine with a friend. So that's why I'm up so late. I actually got up an hour and a half ago and I just didn't want to get out of bed. And now I can see why I didn't want to get out of bed. I can't show you outside because, again, I don't want people to be like, "Ooh, that's where you live." But it is raining and it is wet. But I'm going to eat, I'm going to have a shower, and I found out that today is a really, really big astronomical event, which is the opening of the Lionsgate portal, and I kind of want to be a part of it. I'm still not 100% sure if I believe in all of these energies and renewal stuff and stuff like that, but it's fun. It's fun to be a part of, and hopefully the rain clears up by tonight, because since I'm Australian, the actual aligning of the sun and Sirius and the pyramids and all that, all the aligning stuff, and Orion's belt, everything is coming into alignment. All of that aligning stuff is going to happen late at night for me because of time zones. So, and it's a new moon, which is so hopefully by the time all of the aligning is happening, it's dried up outside and it's not actually all that wet. Because then I can actually go outside and be under the moon while all the aligning is happening. And that will be fun, I guess. We'll see how that goes. Be nice to get outside. I just hope it's not this wet tonight. But yeah, so first things first, shower, breakfast, and then editing the vlog, and we'll see where we go from there. Alright, it is 1:54. I ate, did all my self-care stuff, edited the vlog, exported the vlog. It's going up now. If it'll focus, it's just going to be a bit later than I wanted, but that's literally my fault because I didn't want to edit it last night. So that's done, and I realized I'm really, really behind in editing my streams for the new gaming channel. So I'm probably going to do that today. I'm also waiting to hear back from a friend because, like I said, the opening of the Lionsgate portal is happening today. So kind of wanted to see if I could hang out with someone, but don't know. He's the one I stayed up until 3 o'clock in the morning with, so he might not be up for a while. So for now, we're just going to edit. It's 15 past 5. I finished editing one of the Silent Hill streams. It was about a 3-hour long stream, so it took about as long as I expected it to. My friend's gonna be here in roughly an hour, maybe a little bit more than an hour, to do some stuff for the Lionsgate portal opening. We were gonna go for a walk, but again, I can't show you outside, but it's really, really gloomy, and I genuinely can't tell if it's gonna rain again or not, so just in case it does, he's going to show up here first, and then we'll see how it goes. We're going to have dinner together, do a couple of things, just chill, hang out, because this is supposed to be a really, really intense, emotional, energy thing that's happening today. And so I figured if we do something really relaxing and we just kind of chill together to help like balance it out and it's not as jarring. So we'll see how that goes. But I finished this. I have about an hour to kill, so I'm going to quickly do some cleaning up. And yeah, next clip will probably be me and him doing some weird shit. Homies, that stream that I just spent like over 3 hours editing is gone. It's just gone. I don't... 3 hours of my life wasted. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I found it. I got it back. It's just, I had to do a whole lot of digging into a whole lot of files that I didn't know even existed on my computer to like backlog save data and stuff and find this. But I found it. It's here. It's fine. It's being exported now. Holy shit. I was terrified. Fuck off. Did you have to open the door for it to progress?
I opened the wrong door. I don't think you have to, no.
See him on camera. Is Dork over there? I'm gonna have to brighten this up in post, but... Alright, put him out of his misery. Ooh! That seems to have fixed his AI. Poor guy. Howdy, hey. It's like, what, 20 minutes past 10 on Monday. Someone is doing some kind of construction outside. My eyes are still teary because I can't stop yawning and it's foggy outside, so that's great. But I gotta stream today, so I gotta eat, I gotta set up the stream. And then in terms of what we're gonna do after that, I'm thinking of doing a trailer or like a teaser for my massive Forget Me Not project. And then if I have time after that, maybe do more editing. If I don't have time after that, then I don't have time after that. But I want to try and make this Last of Us stream a bit longer than the other Last of Us streams that I've done, for the simple purpose of I kind of want to get Last of Us over and done with. And that sounds really bad because I'm always talking about how hype I am for Last of Us and how the story is so good and so brilliant and yada yada yada. But I just don't like the gameplay. And if you watched my streams, you know that I just don't like the kind of gameplay. So if I can, I'm going to try and stream for more than 2 hours today just to kind of really push the story forward and like really get it over and done with. So we'll see how that goes.
Oh my god. Oh my god, don't! Stop! I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. He's just spinning. I can't even pause the... I can't do anything. I can't do anything. He's still spinning. He's stuck. He's stuck. I can't even pause the game, look. Still not doing anything. Still unresponsive.
That has to be one of, if not the worst streaming experience I have ever had in my streaming career. Like, if you know me, you know I don't like Evil Within 2. I think that's a really trashy game. Really trashy isn't maybe the best way to put it, but I really, really did not enjoy it. I hated it. If you're a really good friend of mine, you'll know that I refer to Evil Within 2 as my abusive ex-husband because of how terrible it treated me. But even then, I was able to play the game 100% through because there was enough to keep me coming back. And like, I would say that I didn't enjoy the game. I would say that I don't like this element, that element. I would make it very clear when I wasn't having fun, but I still finished that game because there was still really good elements. I don't think I'm gonna be streaming The Last of Us anymore. I think I'm done streaming this game. I already don't like Tomb Raider-esque gameplay, which I knew before I started playing that Last of Us had Tomb Raider-esque gameplay, so I knew that it already wasn't gonna be my cup of tea. But I love the story, I love the engagement, I love how it is written, and so I decided, you know what, I know this isn't my favorite kind of game to play, but I'm gonna try it anyway for the gameplay. And it's not like not for the gameplay, for the story, because I don't despise Tomb Raider-esque gameplay. I don't despise it. It's not like I can't even look at it or anything like that. It's just not my cup of tea. I prefer different styles of gameplay. This is unbearable. I'm on easy mode with auto aim turned off because I wanted to experiment. This is god awful. This is the worst gaming experience that I have ever had. And the thing that makes it so upsetting is that when I do get to the story elements and I do get to the actual reason I'm playing the game, it is fantastic. It is brilliant. I love it. I adore it. But there are way too many sections that remind me of Tomb Raider. And I didn't like Tomb Raider. I didn't hate Tomb Raider. I want to make that perfectly clear. Rise of the Tomb Raider, Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I didn't hate those games. They just weren't my thing. And so eventually I was like, okay, I'm not having fun. I'm just gonna stop playing them. This makes me fucking furious. Last of Us pisses me off. And I literally don't have any other way to explain it other than to watch the stream and to watch me rant and ramble, because this game brings out the worst in me. I don't even know if I want to keep this stream that I just did up. I don't know if I even want to edit this because I streamed for 3 hours and the entire 3 hours was just me talking about how unhappy I was playing this game, how much I didn't like it, like nitpicking all of the problems. I am not having fun with The Last of Us. And I don't know if I'm going to pick it up again next week. I might just find a different game to play on Mondays. And if I do, then this will be the first time in my entire Twitch career that I've started a game and not finished it. And I'm not counting Resident Evil 1 because the reason why I didn't continue Resident Evil 1 is because I literally didn't have access to the save file. So I'm going to be restarting that one. So that one's not going to count because I am going to go back, restart it, and finish it. But this, I'm not having fun. I'm not. I had to take like 30 to 40 minutes just to calm down because I was so angry that I was lightheaded. And I cannot, I literally couldn't do anything. Once I stopped streaming, I just had to stop and take the time to calm down. And I'm still pretty fucking pissed, but it is what it is. I decided I'm gonna... Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. I decided that I'm gonna do some audio compiling and start working on the teaser for my next big project, just because I feel like that's much more relaxing than editing a stream right now. So that's what we're gonna do, and hopefully I can get to the animating phase in a few minutes to about an hour. anyways. It's about, you can't see the time, it's about 10 to 11 at this point. I'll be honest, I didn't get as much of this trailer done as I thought I would because I kept getting distracted and I made Instagram reels and binge watched someone complain about one of my favorite Sonic games ever, which is Sonic Chronicles: The Darker Brotherhood. And then I did a tiny bit of this, so not as much as I thought I would, but, and this is only like animatics as well, like this is just the animatic form of it, so I think this will probably be my task for tomorrow. If I want to get it up by the end of the month, we'll see how that goes. But for now, I'm gonna head to bed. Morning, morning, morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. The time is now 10:47. I've been up for a little bit over an hour. I just had breakfast, made my coffee, just kind of had a bit of a slow start, and now I'm hopping into the animatic for my teaser. Now, I'll be 100% upfront. I'm not feeling the most motivated today. And I think I've mentioned it in previous like topic videos, motivation versus discipline. But my discipline has also been declining a little bit, so I'm going to try my best to stay fixated on this for today. But if I really need a break or I really need to go do something else or play a game or work on a different project, then I'm going to do that instead. Just because I can already feel it's going to be one of those days where I don't actually get as much work done as I say I will. But I do really want to get this out of the way. So we're going to do this for as long as I can manage. It's just hit 2:40 at the moment. I've done a little bit, and by a little bit, I mean like maybe 30 to 40 seconds of animation. I don't know. Well, animatic, I guess. It hit me. I'm not feeling it. I kind of want to do some planning for the ending of Forget Me Not 2, because if you watched the last vlog, I said I wasn't really happy with the dot points. The main thing that I have to figure out is how I'm gonna get a specific character who becomes the main character in Forget Me Not 3 in the picture, and like set up, like use Forget Me Not 2's ending to set up the third installment. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. I don't think I'll be able to figure it out today because there's a lot of variables and factors that go into this specific character and why he would be in the picture at that specific time, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think maybe I might just lay on the couch for a bit as well. I'm gonna take a break from stuff, but I'll have my my book with me, and I'll just be trying to figure out how Forget Me Not 2 is gonna end. I think that's probably better for me today. I think I'm officially stuck in terms of how Forget Me Not 2 is gonna end and have that bleed into Forget Me Not 3. I know I've limited it down to a fact that Caden has to not only fuck up, but he has to fuck up royally, like a really big fuck up. And he has to royally fuck up in front of this character in order to give this character incentive to actually start the plot for Forget Me Not 3. Because this character is an enforcer of justice and like morals and stuff. He believes that even if the world is in the state that it's in, they should still enforce laws and there should still be morals and there should still be this, that, and the other. So I've limited it down to that. But what Caden's gonna do to fuck up? I got no fucking clue. My friend has said that he wanted to go out for a walk soon-ish, so I'm thinking that'll be good for me just to kind of take time away from anything forget-me-not related and just kind of breathe and maybe think of something. And we'll see what happens. I'll probably be back at this when I get back, but we'll see. Howdy, hey, I'm back at home. I actually have been back for a really long time. I walked with my friend for a couple of hours, and then I got home and I decided I was hungry, which was weird because I got hungrier earlier than I usually do. So I cooked dinner. I wrote a couple more notes brainstorming how I want Forget Me Not 2 to end, and I still haven't gotten anywhere. So, like, I have a bunch of ideas, but nothing's really sticking. So I think I'm gonna leave this for now, maybe come back tomorrow. I just really need this. I really need an ending, and a lot of the ideas that I've had actually mean that I have to go back and like edit stuff. Like, I have to edit stuff regardless, but I have to go back and like edit actual plot stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, I think I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the night. So, yeah. Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's about 10 o'clock. Got up late because my friend, the one that I went for a walk with yesterday, decided that he also wanted to hang out later on in the night. We were catching up on a few things, and we ended up staying up until like 1:30 in the morning. And my brain woke me up at 7:30 this morning. And I was like, no, not doing that. So I stayed in bed for a few more hours, just so that I didn't feel as tired. I'm still pretty tired, but I feel like once I have my shower, that'll be it. Usually my shopping day is Friday, but I'm streaming Silent Hill on Thursday, and I have someone joining me for my Silent Hill stream, and we might end up hanging out after that. And if we hang out after that, then I need to go get snacks and food and stuff like that today, because because I don't buy snacks, not for myself at least. If I buy snacks, then I know they're not going to last long in this house at all. It's easier for me to say no and just not buy it at the shopping centre than it is for me to say no and not eat it while it's in my house. So I don't buy snacks for myself unless I know I've got guests over. So yeah, I gotta message him, see what the plan for the whole of Thursday is, because this guy is my co-writer, my alpha reader for Forget Me Not 2. It's all the same person. So I'm thinking after we stream on Thursday, he'll stay and we'll do some editing and writing, because I reached a point yesterday where I was just like, I cannot come up with an ending for Forget Me Not 2 without someone reading through everything else that I have, because I have a couple of notes. I showed you yesterday, but I have a couple of notes. And I wrote down like all the things that I set up in the script that need to come to an end. And I wrote up a bunch of different scenarios. I wrote up a couple of endings that require me to go back and edit certain factors of the script in order for this specific ending to make sense. But I don't really like anything that I came up with. So I'm going to get him to read through the script and we'll see how that goes. And again, if we're doing all that on Thursday, then I need to buy snacks today. So I won't know if today is going to be a grocery shop day or if today is going to be a Forget Me Not work day, until he messages me, and he wakes up quite late. So for now, my usual Wednesday self-care kind of stuff, just gonna have a slow morning, have my shower, do my like face routine, do like just normal self-care stuff to make sure that I don't, like, I'm taking care of myself. So we're gonna do that first. He probably won't message me by the time all that's done, but we'll see. Okay guys, so something a little bit more personal has come up today. I didn't realize that it was today, but in order to like deal with this personal thing that's come up, I've decided that unless it's something really, really important or like really, really cool or something like that, unless something like that comes up today, I think I'm just not gonna vlog anything, and I'm just gonna go about my day, take it like one thing at a time and try and deal with this thing that's come up. So I'm sorry. I know every single time I do a vlog, there's at least one day where something like this happens where I just don't vlog. But today, it's really important for me that I do that today. So I'm sorry. I'll catch you up on anything that happened tomorrow. But for now, yeah. Hello everyone, it's Thursday. Sorry again for not really recording anything yesterday. It was a pretty big, personal thing for me, and I could have recorded. I really didn't want to. I just wanted to be able to have that day to kind of deal with it, I guess. But it's Thursday now. Everything should be okay, I think. My ring finger is incredibly swollen on my left hand. I don't think it'll show up on camera, but like, it hurts very much. It's very swollen and I don't like it. Gotta make breakfast and then do my Silent Hill stream. I was supposed to be having a guest today, but like a guest for the stream, but I don't think that's happening anymore. I definitely don't. But that's okay, it's fine. I'll set up the stream on my own. And after that, I'm probably either going to do writing or hop back into the Forget-Me-Not animation stuff. Because it has to be done because I didn't do any of it yesterday. But yeah, let's go. Hey my guys, it's 10 a.m. on Friday. I didn't record too much yesterday because after the stream, actually during the stream, I had someone over just kind of sitting and watching me stream like live as opposed to watching it on Twitch. So that happened, and then after the stream, I think I recorded like one clip, and that one clip was my co-writer scrolling through the Forget-Me-Not 2 script and like my notes and stuff. We did that pretty much all day, and then at the end of the day I got really sick, like throw up kind of sick. So I ended up going to bed early, but I kept getting up during the night, so I'm still exhausted, and you obviously can't see because I decided to record this while sitting in bed with the blinds closed. But I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but my finger was swollen when I woke up, and now it's even more swollen than it was yesterday, which is not very great. Like, even just sitting and letting it exist without touching it or anything is kind of feels a little bit painful, and I still don't feel too well, and I have to go grocery shopping. So, let's just see what happens today. I think today might be another bed day, and I'm also thinking about maybe not recording for a vlog next week because I've realized like something goes wrong every single week, and like I feel unwell every single week. So I'm gonna take maybe next week off and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, not feeling too great this morning. At least the next Forget-Me-Not page went up nice and smooth. Yeah, boy. Okay, so it's about 7:15 now. I have been in bed pretty much the entire day. I got up to eat and I like sat down to have a coffee, and then I was just way too unwell, so I stayed in bed the whole day. I couldn't even sit upright, but I'm in Discord call now with some of my friends. I had dinner. I'm feeling a little bit better, like I'm able to actually sit up now, and I'm thinking, because my co-writer came over yesterday and we were doing some idea planning. My book is upside down. We were doing some idea planning, and we had one idea that actually kind of stuck with me, so don't want to have it on screen too long, but I'm thinking I might try fleshing that out now while I'm in the call, because I'm actually feeling alright now, so we'll see. Alright, so we did end up doing a little bit of writing. I ended up doing a couple of pages for this new Forget-Me-Not ending. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, just over 4.5 pages of like notes for the new ending for Forget-Me-Not 2, which, I like this one a lot better than the one that I had previously written, because this one fills out the main goal that the ending needed to achieve, which was setting up for Forget Me Not 3. So about 4.5 pages, which should average out to just under 20 script pages, I think. So then that on top of the 1, 2, almost 3 pages of notes that I got from my co-writer. A lot of these notes are just really tiny edits, like really small, like edit 1 or 2 lines of dialogue kind of edits, so they won't add up to as many pages, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume maybe 2 to 3 script pages worth of edits, plus the stuff for the ending, and this script looks like it is definitely gonna be longer than Forget Me Not 1 script, which is okay. I anticipated that. Sorry, my pinky is really itchy right now. I anticipated Forget Me Not 2 script to be longer than Forget Me Not 1, and if anything, I kind of want it to be longer as opposed to shorter, because right now, with the ending that I had written in, the ending that I decided I didn't like, the script is only 102 pages, and the script for Forget Me Not 1 is 115, so this will beef up the script a little bit and have an ending that I like. Interesting thing that I have never ever done before, but while I was trying to map out the location of everything in this new ending that I took notes for, I couldn't actually figure out where I wanted things to go and how I wanted the sequence of events to happen. So for the first time ever, Forget Me Not wise, I actually storyboarded the scene before I wrote it out. This isn't the whole scene. I only storyboarded like maybe like a third of it. And then I was like, okay, I have an idea of how to write it out. But this was fun. I liked seeing it visualized and being like, okay, I know how I want to write this now, and then writing it. That was a really fun exercise because I have never ever storyboarded a scene first and then written up the script for it. It's just not something that I do. And that being said, this sketchbook is almost done. Now, I only ever draw on one side of the page. As you can see, I only ever draw on one side because I draw in pen and I have markers, so it kind of bleeds through. I'm thinking about trying to draw on these sides, just because it's a lot of blank space. It means that I'm technically only using half of the sketchbook, but it also means that whatever I draw on this side is gonna come through and impact what's on this side. So I've just kind of left them for now. But I've gone through a lot of pages, and I try my best to make sure the pages are completely full before I move on, but obviously it doesn't always happen. Like, I'm trying to find one that's not, like, entirely... Most of these pages are Forget Me Not spreads, and Forget Me Not really, like, see, there's a gap there. This gap is here because this page was dedicated to chapter covers and like posters for Forget Me Not, because the new print has the new print that I ordered a few days ago has posters in between the chapters. So there are some pages that just kind of have that space. Most of them I try my best to fill just because, you know, technically only using half the sketchbook. But the next sketchbook I don't have it with me right now, but it's got tanned paper. I bought it roughly the same time that I bought this one, actually, and it's already got one drawing in it. It's my one D&D character, and it's supposed to be like genuine Italian recycled paper, but I just haven't drawn in it since because I like to use the markers, and I don't know how the markers are going to react to the tan paper, so I haven't used it. But I have that sketchbook if I run out of pages in this one. So this one is almost done. I'm going to do a sketchbook tour of this one when it's done, I think. It's a lot of Forget Me Not stuff, but it's not spoilery Forget Me Not stuff, so it's fine. Should be done in like maybe a month. Maybe a month. There's not a lot of pages at all, so who knows? Maybe a month, maybe sooner. But yeah, that was my night, storyboarding a scene, writing up said scene. I was watching my friend play, I already forgot the name of it, but some like Paper Mario kind of game, except like with bugs. So that was really fun. And I think I'm gonna try and unwind for the night. My co-writer gave me his Disney Plus account, so I'm thinking I might watch something on Disney Plus, but we'll see. Tomorrow is gonna be, I have to do my grocery shop tomorrow, and then it's gonna be editing this vlog, and then writing. And I think, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a vlog next week, probably not. But what I might do is only record like my forget me not process, maybe. We'll see how it goes. But yeah. So even though I was bedridden sick for majority of the day, I still managed to get stuff done and I'm happy. So see y'all tomorrow. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Saturday. It's somewhere between 10 o'clock and 10:30 in the morning right now. The reason I'm getting up so late is because I actually watched Soul last night for the first time ever. We started watching it like midnight and finished it around 2 o'clock in the morning. And if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see that movie kind of left me like staring at the ceiling in the dark, just kind of wondering about my own life. That was such a good film. I understand what people say when they say it's not a kid's film, it's like not for kids, but my god, it was fantastic. Anyway, so it left me just kind of staring up at the ceiling, questioning my own life for a little while, so I got to bed pretty late, but that's okay. I'm up now. I'm still thinking about that movie, to be honest, because it was really impactful. But I think instead of letting it give me a fucking existential crisis like I was having last night, I'm just going to try and take it to heart and kind of like try and enjoy things a little more, kind of slow down a little more. That being said, today is going to be kind of busy. I got the oven prepping for breakfast. Once I eat, I'm going to go do my grocery shopping because I was supposed to do that yesterday. But yesterday, I felt like shit. So I'm going to do my grocery shopping. I have to do a big prep for snacks for Thursday because I am a fucking idiot. And I decided that I was going to promise a fucking anywhere from 6 to 8 hour stream on Thursday for Resident Evil 3 Remake, or 3Make as I like to call it. Because ever since I bought 3Make, I've been talking about doing a stream where I start the game and I end the game in the same stream, like the whole game is just one take. And I was a fucking dumbass and I promised that to people. So now I have to, like, I was always gonna do it, but I was an idiot in the sense that I promised it on such short notice. I promised it on last Thursday, this Thursday just passed. So now I have to do some snack prep, like make sure that I'm not spending too much time away on breaks to eat. I might even eat on stream at this point. I gotta make sure, my friend was saying I gotta get a bunch of energy drinks, which is gonna be really bad for me, but I think he's right. Just because of how the game is. I got so much to do. I got so much prep to do because this is going to be my first like 8 hour stream, and the game is technically only 6 hours long, but I'm going to treat it as an 8 hour long game because I'm a bit slower at these things than most people. So that's going to be fun. So yeah, I got to prep for that through my grocery shopping. Sorry, my window is broken. And then I'm also gonna finish the script because, as I showed you yesterday, I wrote out all the notes, and there was one thing, I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday, but there was one thing in the notes that I was kind of missing. Like, I didn't actually have all of the pieces. I just wrote out what would happen. And I think I have an idea for what that missing piece is now. So I'm gonna fill it all in, try and explain it, and then I'm gonna go through the entire script with the editing notes that Doug gave me. It's like, I showed you yesterday, it's like almost 4 pages worth of notes, but a lot of those notes are really small edits or like dialogue additions and stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be today. I kind of sort of really want to hurry up and get this script done so I can get back into comic making, because I also put on Twitter and on Instagram actually that I want to do 100 days of making comics when the script is ready to be actually made. So I figured it would be easy just because Forget Me Not 1 took me way more than 100 days. I spent like a year making the pages, just under a year making the Forget Me Not 1 pages. So I thought I could use the time that I'm making comics every day or comic pages every day to talk about topics related to comics and stuff like that, and even writing, because I want to talk about writing a bit more as well. I just need, the problem is having 100 topics to talk about, because the reason why I stopped making like topic videos on YouTube is because I run out of topics hella quickly. And I don't know if limiting myself to doing just comic content, especially because even though I've been doing comics my whole life, I've like only professionally, very loosely, made a comic and like released it and sold it in like once. Like Forget Me Now's the first time I've done that. So I don't know if that's a good idea to limit the topics to comics. But we'll see, because that's got me really excited and I'm so hyped to be in it all over again. But also, now that I've watched Soul, I'm kind of like, hang on, slow down, don't hyperfixate on this one thing, that's kind of dangerous. So we'll see how we go. I'm going to take it one step at a time today. I know breakfast, grocery shopping, script, and potentially some like animating, because I haven't touched the animation projects for Forget Me Not in a hot minute, because it requires me to sit in my study, and despite it being winter, when the sun starts entering my study, it gets really warm really quick. So yeah, well, that's what we're doing today. Let's go. Decided that with breakfast I was actually gonna sit down and just enjoy my coffee with like a video or something playing in the background. So I'm almost done with my coffee, because I haven't done that in a really long time. I usually have the coffee while I'm working on something, or while I'm streaming. So it's nice to just sit down and relax and just watch something with the coffee. That's been really good. But I've been watching Bailey J's most recent vlog, because I used to watch Bailey J and then I fell out of her for a couple of years, and then I found her vlog videos and I started watching her again. And she mentioned uploading vlogs and highlights and stuff, and I realized that I've fallen quite behind in terms of my gaming channel, because I've only got the first 2 parts of The Last of Us, the first part of Silent Hill, and the first part of Life is Strange. Now, the second part of the Silent Hill stream is here. It's ready to go. It's ready to upload. And I have the second and third Life is Strange streams to edit. So I got to do some bulk downloading and some bulk editing, which is going to be a little bit stressful, because this is about the time that Forget Me Not 2 is going to start like picking up, and it's going to require a lot more of my time and attention. So I'm kind of glad that this is all happening during lockdown, where like I have such a big buffer to catch up on for this during lockdown, because if I was still working, there is no way in hell I'd be able to do everything that I'm doing right now. I'd probably just have to focus on doing the Forget Me Not script, because it's just such a big backlog and it would take so much of my time. So I think today I will still do the script, because that is still something that I want to do, but I also need to put more emphasis on editing. So I think tomorrow, and maybe, I can't say Monday because Monday's stream day, but like next week, there'll be like a much bigger emphasis on editing videos, getting this gaming channel like a decent library. I haven't really been promoting it too much either, which is fine, because this is literally just highlights for my vlogs, highlights for my streams. So I don't really mind. It's just a more condensed way for people to watch the streams, but I do want to put a little bit more time and energy into this, because I've been really, really neglecting it. So that's definitely on the list. But for now, finish coffee and get ready to do grocery shopping. Okay, so grocery shopping is done. I got the snacks that I need for my stream. I'm set. I'm ready to go. Some of my friends are chilling on the Discord. If you can see them, they're all right here, my little homie boys. So I'm probably going to hop in there while I'm doing my script work. It's going to be fun. I just got to flesh out that one last element, and then it's ready to type. So here we go. Coffee table is a mess, please forgive me. But I've been going through the editorial notes that my co-writer / alpha reader gave me. I'm through most of them, to be honest, and it hasn't actually added to the page count, which is miraculous. It's still on 102 pages, but that's not including this massive ending that I wrote up. So that still has to be put through. I'm getting through it just a little bit because some of the editorial notes require me to fiddle with several lines of dialogue and like completely write in new scenes and take out old scenes. So we're getting there slowly. I made a tea because I was sitting in Discord and one of my friends bought like a bunch of iced teas and I was like, I kind of want like an iced milk tea, but I kind of want a warm tea. So I have a warm tea. I have biscuit, which is probably going to kill me. And I found a random sketchbook tour. So I'm just going to have a quick like little tea break. And yeah, then we're going to get back into the writing. Yeah, no, the second you say golf club is a deadly weapon, I'm like, please, no, I'm gonna start crying right now, don't.
I saw in the comments everyone talking about, like, The Last of Us, and I was like, what? How does this relate to Last?
I think also what made this game, like, really good for me, at least, is, like, how much of an impact Joel was to Ellie, and how that affected her, for like just her mental like state and everything, and just how she perceived certain things. Like,
Yeah.
she was struggling, but there was a lot more to it, and that was like, to me, I was just like, oh fuck, man, this is hard. This is so hard to watch.
I really liked the whole arc where they were trying to rebuild their relationship after Ellie realized that Joel broke her trust.
Yeah. If we can glean any lesson from The Last of Us 2, it's that Ellie is a no-good sinner who smokes the marijuana, and because of the marijuana, Joel is dead.
Don't smoke marijuana or your Joel will die.
If you believed in good Christian values, Joel would be alive, and the game wouldn't suck.
Oh my gosh, Ellie. It's all Ellie's fault. Joel's fucking dead.
She's smoking the marijuana, she's getting a little hanky-panky with her friend.
Nah.
Joel marijuana's influence, you're a
Being-
sinner.
nah.
You deserve to die in the apocalypse.
Smoking marijuana and being gay killed your surrogate dad, I'm
No,
sorry.
being gay's fine. No, we're cool with that. it's just the marijuana.
And then Levy, like, wait, was her name Levy or Lev? It was Lev, right?
Lev.
It was
Lev, yeah.
Muslim chick?
oh my god.
No, she's Jewish. I forgot.